to be honest. Oh my gosh, the lag every time I look at the um the things. Alright.
Sweet. That's it.
I actually don't have any Raider power armor, so guess I'll upgrade this. This is my favorite power armor. This and XL1, but this is something that I would actually like to upgrade. I don't really like the look of this, but it just makes it way strong. Like, look at how much health that thing has. It's crazy. Quadruples their ability even more. Wonder if this stacks the sprinters thing. Who knows? I actually do kind of like the look of this, actually. The look of this paint. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't really know, I just kind of like the rustic red looking thing. That's mainly it. Yeah, there we go.
Can you build me a mansion? Casa del Deacon.
I think it looks pretty cool, actually. This makes the rust kind of fit in more. This paint does. Too bad I don't use power armor. And if I did, it would be XO1 just because I like it more. Well, I don't like it more than... I don't know, actually. Probably would use T51. I don't like this place because it lags. It's the only reason. And it only lags because it's water. His armor that I came here in. Alright, let's get out of here. Can we just fast travel out of here, actually? Yeah. I'm leveling up way too fast. But, you know, I don't care. Just means I can go all one punch man on everything. I should take that advice, avoid playing when you're tired. I mean, like, I'm not tired right now, but, you know, the last 2 nights that I streamed, I have been. Yeah, and it keeps putting these houses back, so I'm probably just gonna, undo this mod, I guess. Only puts the roofs back, and that's kind of upsetting. And it resets the trash that I've already cleaned up. Alright. wonder if I can one punch everything. I think I can, because it's a lot of strength. It's increasing my strength in melee, so. I don't like stuff being right in my face, so I'll probably, whenever I'm meleeing, I'll probably go in third person. Sanctuary Hot Springs key, that's what I wanted. Okay. I feel like you run kinda stupid in this game.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
It gets really laggy in here too, by the way. Mainly because of one of the decorations that they put in here. It involves water. As do most of the laggy places. Oh no, this part isn't laggy right here. It's this thing. I'll just show you. Oh yeah. That's the lag I'm looking for. I feel like it does better though whenever you close that, so maybe I'll just keep it closed. This place is like a bunker, I guess. Because of how much supplies are in here. Like a full suit of T-51 armor. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
The sad thing is, this is not the craziest gun that we saw. It's probably actually one of the more realistic guns. That clip's useless, but I mean, hey, you could use it to hold your bullets, I guess. Like, store your bullets. No, but the good stuff, it's back here. This is where all of their decent stuff is. I mean, not good. It's just, I think there's like 100 bottle caps in here. Like all together out of all these boxes, or over 100. Yeah, definitely over 100. And these, they generate a lot of power. And they got them scattered around all over the place, and they got little things already set up, I think. Yeah, little connectors. Taking that dirty white suit because I can clean it and make it a clean white suit. Why do you just change, like, every minute?
Hey.
Hold on.
Let's see what I got in my pockets.
Oh. Okay, so he's got that. Okay, so he only has 2 outfits, I guess. So never mind, that's not bad. I will give you an agent tuxedo. And yeah, have fun with it. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, what is my objective right now? Stay pressed, homie. Oh my god. I don't know why well, oh, never mind, there is a gun in every loading screen, it's just too massive to actually, yeah.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
I'm gonna talk to the railroad. Deacon. He's always changing, bro. It's so hilarious. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be hell-sided. How's it going? Yeah. Is that a wig, or does he cover his hair up? I think that's a wig. Yeah. Come here, railroad. Yeah. The Minutemen, they help, but the railroad is what I'll need right now. And the Brotherhood, they don't even exist to me right now. They will exist though whenever I have to blow up their ship.
Make sure you never follow me.
Desdemona,
All I'll ask.
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our
I
top
hear
priority.
explosions.
I want Tinker Tom
And then I
to
hear
help
the
you in any
Tinker
way
guy.
possible to get this device built.
I heard him blow something up.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber.
Oh my god. What happened?
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. By the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. He's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
Alright. Pam. Oh yeah, Pam's the robot.
We got a lot of sense in
Look, his arms got blown off.
Confirmed. Agent Charmer has arrived. I have a mission for you. Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution. A new distribution center needs to be established.
A distribution center? What's that?
The railroad organization calls distribution centers safe houses. A place where synths are stored and then rerouted safely through the region known as the Commonwealth. Mission details commencing. Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
Okay, Mercer Safe House. Up here, really? Oh, this is where Libertalia is. This is actually a really hidden location, I guess. Nobody ever goes there other than the bandits and the mercenaries and... Wait, do bandits go here? Wait, who lives here? Mercenaries? Gunners? I think it's no, I think it's gunners. It's either gunners or bandits. I mean raiders, not bandits. Oh, I know this place. Yeah, here, come here, boy. I'm about to beat you up. You don't want no smoke. Y'all about to get messed up.
Whoa, everybody stop!
Dang, dude, that gun's crazy. But you don't even want nothing. Ouch. How dare you?
This is only gonna end one way.
Well, that got the blood pumping.
That's a lot of caps. I can pick them up. 17 caps. I'm gonna shoot it down.
How Wild West of you.
Allows nuclear protection on
Tough.
a budget.
Wonder if Pulaski actually thought that their stuff would protect you from a bomb. Wonder what kind of test they ran. I'd have to go all the way down now, so it must be cleared, right? No? Okay. Oh, I remember this place now, yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can break a bobby pin. I don't think I can. I think they're invincible.
Yes.
Dang it, I really didn't want to go in here because it's freaking creepy and there's a glowing one. It's just weird.
You go first next time. You won't stay hidden for long. Tell your friends, you dead bastard. Anyone got some holy water? I always wanted to try that on them. It takes a long time for this much dirt to gather.
Cool. So they want me to place defenses. Okay. Wait a second. Alright. Here we go. How much defense you want here? Shoot him.
Do you got a Geiger counter, bub?
Mine is in the shop.
You're HQ's new guy, right? Oh, thanks for setting up this place.
Oh, Jesus
Really
Christ.
good at this. Too good.
Well, you see, I feel like every time I make a video I say this, but you see, I was in a war, alright, so I should be good at this, you know? So like, yeah. I was in a war 200 years ago, huh? How about that, yeah? Freaking noob. Talk to Tinker Town, yes. Okay, where's Tinker Town? is all the way back at HQ. First XP, then levels, then perks. Cool. I mean, yeah. That's not really funny, but, I mean, whatever.
Tom wants you for something.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Huh. Gay!
You got the platform built yet?
Yeah.
Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
Thanks, Tom. I'll find them.
I don't doubt it for 1 minute. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
Alright, you see, I can get these parts really, really easy. See, all I have to do is go here. And I will show you guys why this place is really good if you're just trying to hurry up and get a mission done with. And stuff like that. I mean, plus being invincible with the rings, and you can drink stuff that makes you more smart or more intelligent. It's just a really good.
We've been traveling.
Jesus Christ. Alright, you're gonna walk this way. You were trying to say something.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hi.
I'd still like to talk, if you're interested.
Oh, now's a good time.
I'm used to flying solo, but I got to admit, working with you makes me think I've been missing out. Having someone watching your back is refreshing, especially since you never know when the Institute is watching.
The feeling's mutual.
I gotta say, you make it look easy, but you have some built-in advantages. Some people at HQ are jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew is long gone. Now, hear me out on the silver lining. If a human in the railroad slips up, then they expose friends and loved ones to danger. You're safe from that.
You saying that losing my boy is a good thing?
Oh, Jesus, no, I didn't mean that. Look, if the church gets compromised and the coursers are on our tail, at least you're not putting more people in harm's way. That's all. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. At least that's what they tell me. So, I really don't have anything to lose. For Glory and me and the others, it's easier to dedicate ourselves to the cause.
I had no idea.
I figured you deserved to know. I was one of the first to get the whole cranium reboot, and let's just say it was a learning experience for everyone.
I
Since we're
didn't mean to
traveling
tell
together, I
him
want you to
that
take this.
losing my son was a
My
bad
recall
thing.
code.
I thought it meant
You ever
like,
need to know something about the
he was
Institute?
gonna go all
Read it
sentimental
to
and
me.
stuff, and then be like,
I appreciate the trust.
Yeah, well, about that. Don't use the code unless you absolutely have to. It'll wipe my memories. I'm not sure how much of me will even be left. You know, I'd just feel better if you didn't read it until you need it.
I won't read it. But anyway, yeah, you can find all the mission items. Right here. Okay, what am I supposed to get? Okay. beam emitter, the relay dish. Okay, build. Okay, so I just gotta build those. I gotta get a biometric scanner and a sensor module. I don't think this thing has a biometric scanner in it. Or a relay module. No. But it's gotta be in here somewhere. It's ammo. Weapons. Yeah, I think it should be in here. Yep, biometric scanner. And what was the other one? Sensor module. Okay. It's nice that all this stuff is in alphabetical order. Alright. Now all I gotta do is go over here and build that stuff. Dang, dude, I could not go to sleep last night for some reason. I think I fell asleep at like 6. So, I don't even know. Look at
All along, the bastards have
those
been teleporting
melons.
personnel to the surface. Is there nothing they can't do?
Just gonna freeze my game for a second. Go here. Build this.
Do you got a Geiger?
Hi.
Do you got a Geiger counter, bub?
Mine is in the shop.
Your HQ's new guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish you would have set up a cot or something, but at least it's safe, right? It is safe.
He's all ready to sign up, but he's got big problems.
Mm-hmm. If it'll help a synth.
I knew I could count.
Right.
I'll mark it on your map.
Sure.
Okay.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Alright, let's go.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal, and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my God. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean.
Father, what's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad. Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? She was murdered.
Killed? Yes. Murdered? I'm not so sure about that. Still, I do regret never having known her. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much...
Been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute
I gotta
is
get
now
on
your
that
home
good set.
as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Hey, Doc.
It's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't...
Alright, So I
Glad
need
you were
to
back.
find a
Even
computer.
so, I'm ready to see the full J through of what I have.
Alright, so
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Reporting status.
Ayo thinks
All
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
We're all looking forward
They're
to working
dragging
with
their
you.
feet on the
You're
targeting
here.
package upgrades.
Glad you made it.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be up front with you. So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be up front with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
All systems nominal.
I could single-handedly kill everyone in here if I wanted to. That's just how over freaking powered I am, bro. You want to get freaking heat?
You know I can't talk about that.
I'm just kidding. But it will happen before long, I'm sure. As soon as I meet this hero, I guess.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that was productive.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Alright, I'll be back. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued? That is correct. That was my favorite one.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing.
Doc. Welcome.
Young Wally must be
so
close
good to
10
have you
years
here.
old by now.
Dr. Clayton
It's
Holden,
remarkable that any
head of the
child can
Bioscience
survive
Division.
for so long.
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, Have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer,
I
I'd be
picked
happy
that
to answer any
option
questions you might
so
have.
that I didn't have to tell him if I was going to stay or leave.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Alright, so I gotta find the computer.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
This place would be ideal if there was a thing, if there was a computer in here. There isn't though, so it's not ideal. There is one, however, right here, so. Oh, it's my shadow. Cool. Let's see now. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't look at that. It's for Tom's eyes only or whatever. Upload encrypted data on any Institute terminal. Alright.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
I feel like coursers are easy to kill, which, I mean, it could be because I used a one-shot weapon on him.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was...
Trinity? What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name, too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
I'm 200 years old.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
I think we could make the surface a good place to live if we threatened
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, C-1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you? Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom. I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, C1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, C1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Sean scares me, bro. I mean, I don't know why I should be scared of him. I'm a soldier.
Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensors. Finally, I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth. Eat that, Carrington.
Yeah, that's really great, Tom.
I told Dez I could count on you. So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some cameras and, other low-tech surveillance crap on it to watch the Freedom Trail. Chuck that stuff if you need to. Like who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
I'll take good care of Mila.
She's got a lot of sensitive components. So be gentle, all right? I got the perfect spot picked out. Set Mila up and let the juicy data pour in. See, Daz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny. You didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead. The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Binet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Glad you're with us.
Doc Carrington's been asking for you.
Setting human-machine interface to 100.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Okay. Get password. You know where I'm gonna go to get the... Right here. Oh yeah, I'm a Class A butler. Make sure that's the right thing before I just grab it. It doesn't really say. It probably is. What are the chances of it not being?
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
It wasn't it. I should probably put that back. Get password from Code Defender. I guess I have to. Leave a like if you guys want me to play the Automatron DLC, or and add the Contraptions DLC in too, and I will download those. But only if you guys want me to, because it increases my crashing chance. I really want to download the Contraptions DLC just because you can just make unlimited ammo, like, and it's so good. You can just pump out ammo. How much can your bladder hold? Because I know I've drank 2 liters of water. So, don't go hostile, please.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Sure, I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Yes.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of researcher. Expect a bright future in polymer research. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful.
Is that actually going to use the projector?
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room. Here is your lab coat and clipboard. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team. Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones.
Is the old world this clean?
Staff will
I
not
really
be
can't
allowed to
imagine.
leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignments. Starting decontamination sequence.
Hey,
What is it?
over here.
On it.
Decontamination complete. Scanning for contamination. Contamination detected.
Dang it, Deacon, you broke it.
Decontamination. Scanning for contamination. No contamination detected. Please exit the clean room.
Boston used to be a hub for high-tech companies. You can find places like this.
Got it.
It's tucked away all over the place.
Now that's just annoying.
The trick to being hidden is not letting this happen. Let's see if they left anything useful for us.
That wasn't in the script.
So wait, while the sole survivor and the lone, are we the lone wanderer? I think we are. But while we were in that vault, the other main characters from Fallout
We were having such a good... Wow.
3 in New Vegas, they had already
We made that look easy.
come before us, right? Maybe? I don't know.
You know, ammo isn't cheap.
If you shoot me, I will kill you. Okay, you know what? No. Here, just... Good night.
We got Farrell. Now that's just annoying.
Left is gold and then the right's hydrochloric acid. Cool. am I supposed to do right here? Complete the research project. Okay, so I need a radioactive isotope on it. Alright. So... Jesus Christ. That jump scared me. No more samples in here. Okay. Radioactive isotope required. Wait a second. Let me check what this one is then. Tungsten. So I need to get like where'd the acid go? So I'm guessing we're gonna get the radioactive substance from inside of that room that had the big freaking I can't remember what they're called now. Nuclear reactor in there. I'm guessing that's what we gotta look for. We gotta get into. It's probably gonna have a big yellow sign on it saying, this will kill you, or some stupid thing like that. Let's see what this is. Lithium hydride. Yeah, okay, so gold and lithium hydride. And then the radioactive material. Alright, so the lithium thing has to be on there. So lithium and gold. Alright, now I need the radioactive substance. Alright, let me open the door, let me open the door, let me open the door. Wait a second. Isotope containment. Okay. Security door control, open door. Alright. Finally. Oh no. That's not what you want to hear. You better stop. Great.
We could always use some more ammo.
You bet we can. Dude, just look at this reactor. Oh yeah, this is healthy. Let me... yeah, good water. That's it. Am I gonna grow another leg now that I did that? Oh, it's uranium. Okay, okay, so we got uranium.
Yes.
That's actually crazy. Can I run it again? Oh, okay, I guess I can only run it once. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Don't go hostile.
I'm ready for
She
it.
did. Alright. Don't shoot her.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Have you completed the research? I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Have you completed the research on the Pisa nucleic lining project?
I'm working on it.
Please see Dr. Elwood Woolham for project assignment.
I thought I'd done it.
You won't stay hidden for long. We live to fight another day, and night, and day, etc., etc.
Then nothing. Very cool.
Hey, you! How do you taunt a turret? Your mother was a pea shooter. See? I got nothing. We win. Again.
Let's get out of here before that robot comes and attacks us that I don't want to destroy because it's kept that place kind of nice. Tweet more to feel more important. Oh my gosh, this is a gun. No, this is the mine thing, the memory lodge or whatever. She's gonna give a speech.
Half of you know this already, but something so big. I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, he made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess, is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using the teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did he find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this. The ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done. Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it comes. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Z1 seems capable of that.
We always thought Patriot was the savior of the synths. But it may be more accurate to say that Z1 is. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Carrington.
Okay.
What's a word?
To enter and exit the Institute, simply fast travel. Yes, I know. You mean simply teleport. Y tostito teleporto. Hey guys, how's it going?
You must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the synths to fight against us.
You won't be alone. The railroad will fight with you.
Together, we have a chance. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal, but we can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Give
It's been
him
a pleasure to meet you.
full day.
Before we can proceed, give Mr. Benet what he requested. Everything hinges on opening those doors.
Operating at full capacity.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming. Even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait for another opportunity. We can't risk anyone's life over this.
Yikes.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey, Z1.
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
I got all the ingredients that you need.
What ingredients?
Gunpowder, laser focusing crystals, and a couple other things.
I have weapons I can give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and hasn't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. And thanks to Mr. Benet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it, if it's necessary.
We could come up with no other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Hey, bro, this plan's wild.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How can this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
You're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrol.
Going up, down. No, it's up. Going up. We're going up. We went up. Is it all in a line?
Nothing to report, sir. Scanning. Subject identified. Scanning anomaly.
Thank you, stranger. Leave now. Soon, this will all be under rubble. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates especially.
I Tostito Delito'd my way out of there.
done your part.
I'm gonna put the guns in the thing first before I talk to him, because I won't get to if I talk to him right now. That thing shoots nukes. I'm not gonna give it to somebody because it shoots 4 at a time. And that will crash my game. No doubt about it. Alright. You can have all of those. That's all I have to offer.
The latest synth generation is just amazing.
Hey, Z1.
Those guys
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
But I don't wanna. Alright.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you got.
That's a lot of damage, and a lot of fire rate, and a lot of everything. I'll take it. Ooh, actually, I want a full suit of this. I need to go make some more caps. Yeah, I don't know where their chem bench is though, so.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Good evening.
Excuse me.
I know you'll achieve great things here.
The guy looks like a guy from Skyrim.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Yeah, I'm gifted.
I can't
yeah,
express how
got it.
truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
I know, I'm a freaking baller. I am freaking the baller. Okay. I'm gonna go make some kits. Cause why not? And I'm running a little long. Thought there was a chem bench in here. Somewhere over the rainbow. I thought there was anyway. Is there not? Hello, chem bench, where you at?
Excuse me.
Where does a man like me find a chem bench? Not a chem bench. Wait, is it called I don't even know what it's called.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Hi there.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters, but you seem pretty normal.
I'm a chill dude, you know? Like I'm just a chill dude.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Yeah, I kinda wish I knew my own son too, but it's okay. It's not okay. I guess I'll go take over Libertalia. Because what other choice do I have? A favorite of a gangster-like triggerman, the submachine gun is a rapid-firing automatic weapon with high ammo capacity. Yeah, the thing about that is, it shoots one of the most expensive ammos in the game. It's 3 times more expensive than a pipe pistol ammo, or pipe rifle ammo. I'm sure you could chamber it in a different ammo type. you upgraded it, that is.
You are so dead. I heard something.
Oh, that's the Deacon.
Tell your friends, you dead bastard. We'll be here all week.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter. There's someone else here. Right here. Right here.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
I'm sorry, Deacon. We gotta do this. Or just think, we're doing this so that we can save lives. Alright, man? Hold on, here, actually, let's me and you talk for a second, because...
Heads up.
You called?
Hey, got a sec?
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
No, I didn't mean to.
No, I haven't read it yet.
Good, please don't. It'll make it easier to sleep at night.
Heads up.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Good, please don't. It'll make it easier to sleep at night.
Dang, dude, and he's having second thoughts because he just disliked what I said.
My orders are to help you capture the synth in Libertalia. I'll be
Look
waiting
alive.
there. Tell me, you know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
I think we ought to part ways.
Another time, then.
Dang, dude. Alright, hold on. Because I don't want to have this recall code. You can't trust everyone. I'm gonna take that. You think that's actually his thing, or is he just saying, like, I can't trust you? Because, I don't know, I mean, Ian's a pretty, hidden guy, I would say.
Anyone there? What was that? Over here!
Jesus Christ! Hold on, I need that before somebody else fix that thing up. That thing freaking... Jesus.
How much you got left in you?
He killed everyone over here. Except for this guy. Berser, come on, bro. You can't be over there. Alright. Yeah, that thing is freaking deadly, dude. no. Okay, you know what I think about that? Oh my god. The game,
Just drop, will you?
Disappearing
I've got things to do.
I'm gonna make this as painful as possible.
I guess it's clear after all. Something's out there.
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep it.
alright. Oh no. I think I gave them the, no, I didn't. Alright, I was gonna say. I think I gave them a nuke launcher, but I didn't. We're good.
You should have given up.
Either way, we've been trying.
Found your sorry ass.
Oh, how's it going? You did not find me, by the way. I
There
found
we
you.
go.
Ouch. The captain's cabin.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Excellent.
That's, something else.
If you're not here to talk, then you're here to die. Kill these
Hi.
Oh, shit! Well
Shit.
done. Made it to the top.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man, come back! I was having fun!
You're nothing. Nothing!
He hit me, and then my damage deflection thing hit him back. Alright, now I can get out of here. Rapidly pressing the keys makes the game load faster. I don't have keys, but I got a freaking X button, bro. Watch it crash my game. It's like, we can let him do it. There's somebody behind you. Cool. Is it my mom? I'm just kidding.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
Hello.
Mankind redefined.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Oh my gosh.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done. And you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
As long as it's got a Kim bench, haha, you know, ha, like, haha, you know, shot it.
I wouldn't be
Boy.
not for your son.
Okay, so it's right by synth and robotics. Synth and robotics. Synth and robotics.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Institute jumper.
When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Of course he does. I haven't taken a shower in so long. Oh my gosh. The Battle of Bunker Hill. There's nothing in here. Oh, 5 stimpaks, that makes it totally worth it, actually. I regret nothing. Okay, hold on. Now, since I've done one mission for
Nice work bringing that rogue synth
Father,
back.
do we get to
I
talk?
have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Hey, Z1.
It's been a pleasure to meet you. Do you require anything?
Yikes. Require you to hurry the freak up. I don't want to go fight Bunker Hill.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Had us back where it belonged.
Sean.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached a point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Seriously, this is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, this has ramifications beyond the immediate objective. Keep that in mind. A Corso will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill. You'll need him.
I feel like this is a test for me to who I'll tell.
Good work on Augusta. I'd rather know the hard truth than live in ignorance.
Carrington wants to talk with you.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Let's freaking send it, bro. Like, send it, dude. You know? Do you want me to one-shot the courser? I will one-shot the courser if necessary. Look at that butt, bro. He about to swaka somebody, you know? There we go. Let me whip out my deliverer so I can deliver a message to these guys. I love this pistol, dude. So clean.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Did I do it? I don't know what to do right now. This isn't gonna go well. He's outside of the Institute. He never goes outside. I think he's outside anyway, I don't know. He's probably underground or something, who knows.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps, but at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here,
God Patrol.
I'm reminded of how
God
fortunate
Patrol.
I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA.
That was the backup plan.
But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? After all this time, attempt to find me. And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope. I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
I don't want to murder him, but he's gonna die anyway, so... I'll just wait.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
It should be
Did I turn
time.
off the interferometer?
The best see me is little more than a glorified repairman. I'm as much a son as any of them.
Attend Directorate meeting. Got me all turned
You
around.
require anything?
Hey, Z1.
I would be happy to assist you.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible
Today's only
power.
like 61 years old,
The kind
right?
that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power
Or 60
increases.
some odd
Many
years old.
compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure a compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply
If I was froze like he
the
was,
activation of a
and
nuclear
I woke
reactor
up
that can
and
provide
I went
enough
outside,
power to the
I
Institute
would probably just
now
commit toaster
and
bath.
forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Hale. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I don't know if I'm right for this.
Well, I clearly have faith in you. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
So I'm guessing I have to get my father in where he's getting sick or whatever. So I have to get him there first, I guess. But I don't know. Let me go check in with what's his face.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hey, Z1.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Alright, whatever. Let's do this. Let's do this. What no freak? Oh, what's up?
Good to see you.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Alright. So all I can do is side with the Brotherhood. Hold on.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
Alright. So, basically, if I side with the Railroad, then I'll be the Institute's enemy and the Brotherhood of Steel's enemy. But, what about the Minutemen? What if I side with them? I think it's just a mutual relationship with everyone. Relay to mass fusion. Oh, okay, it's here. It's in this building. I got it now. It should be up though, right? Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time.
I'm sure some of the others will question your appointment as our next director. Don't let it bother you.
I'm letting it bother me, actually. How dare you guys think that I'm not capable? I will karate chop your throat. No, I'm just kidding. But, I don't know who to side with. I might actually side with the Institute. But I have before, and I've sided with the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know what the difference is from siding with the Institute or the Minutemen other than the enemies that you make along doing so. But, yeah, I don't freaking know. Take me to mass fusion. That a mass fusion will permanently make you a Brotherhood, an enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Would you like to proceed? Yes. Probably should autosave. I'm sorry, Paladin Dance. Hooray! I think you're always friends with the Minutemen. Like, I think if you side with them, they just believe in you, no matter what path you take. I think the Institute's frowned upon, and the Railroad, but I don't know. Oh wait, no. If you side with the Institute or the Brotherhood of Steel, then the Minutemen are enemies with you. A new settlement needs your help.
You were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. I'm a freaking super soldier, and that gun that you get is it's a little big. You guys don't want to mess with me.
Mercy.
I'm a freaking super soldier.
Unit down! go!
No sign of the agitator.
I wanna make
We'll
a
have to search the
supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. Having a ball.
Nice.
Why don't you guys read that if you want to? By pausing, I mean. Alright. Nuke a cherry. Ooh. They're gonna nuke a cherry? Get it? Hilarious. I'm so funny. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Having a ball. Lady, get in the van. There you go.
Going down.
You're gonna have to fight a couple people. So I can kill you then, because it lets me use VATS on you. You're level 170. Wow. Traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Sorry about my dog, you guys. She just wants to be loved. Right? Alright. Why, hello.
It's an ambush! What was that?
Is it now?
Nice try.
Surprise assault. Fan out.
Where'd the ground go? Tried to pacify him after I killed him.
Just relax, techhead.
You gotta be kidding me.
Follow my orders, and it'll be okay. Stand there. You, kill.
Kill him, bro. Get him. Haha. Ouch.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Right here.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, you need to die. You need to die. You need to. I need to save. He's reloading. Oh no, kill him. Do it. Oh my gosh. Freaking nobody needs that. The pathetic man out of you.
Dad.
That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
Okay, the card reader is back here. You in? Alright, yeah, we're good.
Going down.
I don't know why this happened to me so much. Hey, it's Metro Lady or whatever. Oh, I fell.
Who's there?
Over here.
Leave no mutant alive.
Not like this. No.
Need backup.
Put your hands up.
Oops. Dun, 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 dun. That's where they got that sound. Fallout 76. For Fallout 76, the card reader, it's the same sound as that one. I need to play Fallout 76 again. I'm gonna re-download it, even though it's 70 gigabytes of useless space. Still.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Well, everything you have right now is ahead of its time. Oh, that technical document, I can give that. Never mind, like, I'm enemies with them now. Charlie, the speed of light, what make us supersonic? Man, I need
Guess they weren't so
you.
good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait.
Got a Geiger counter?
Decontamination sequence.
Yeah, I do. It's like, no, mine's in the shop.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
I don't know why they let,
We're looking for the agitator. It should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This thing's gonna blow up, right? That's some juicy radiation, bro. Hold on, what's my Geiger counter at? Times 100, really? I mean, it's not on right now, but... Beryllium agitator. It's an agulator, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Emergency lockdown initiated.
You better let me out of here. I will shoot you. Bang, bang, pew, bang, pow. Let me out of here.
Decontamination complete.
Contamination complete. Let's get out of here. Where's this robot at? Y'all. You. Y'all. It's gonna open that one first, I'm calling it. Ouch, stupid. Oh, hi, how are you?
Normally, I wouldn't advise sticking your hands into strange fusion reactors, but I suppose this is the exception.
Contact.
Exit the mass fusion. Pew pew bang pow. Oh.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Okay. Should probably be the other way around, but okay.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Engaging hostile life force.
Regrouping!
Want some of this?
Oh my gosh. Oof. actually. Got me the coffin, bro.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Yeah.
I would be happy to assist you.
Hey, Z1.
I look forward to assisting you further.
Stupid. Why you gotta be like that? Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Ouch. Owie.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
I bet you don't. You wanna get freaking murdered? Huh? That's what I thought. You're going to anyway.
Oh, a lot of us will have a hard time accepting an outsider as our next director. It won't be easy.
Yeah. Get on.
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you.
It's all
I'll
in
make
a
sure
day's
the
work for
agitator
me.
gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Mathfusion complete. Are you in your bed yet, boy? Oh, my ears ringing. Oh, that's so loud.
See, how's your
Oh
energy?
my god.
Feeling any fatigue? No more than I'd expect.
Okay. Yeah, that's like...
Okay. Yes, thank you, Doctor.
That's like the
I think
worst
that will be
earring
all
I've
for
ever
now.
had in my
But I
life.
haven't quite finished. I believe we're done now. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Look at
Thank
that.
you.
Look
I
at that
understand
leg.
mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them
Oh
just
my
fine.
god.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me.
My ear,
Rambling
bro.
on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Sounds simple enough.
It was supposed to be, yes. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure there's nothing we can do. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely.
Couple of mercenaries, bro? I got you, fam.
Technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Dang, dude. For some reason, that thing right there is super laggy. Like, just look how laggy my hands are moving and everything. Yeah, Let's just... I can't even activate it. There we go. Wait a second.
For goodness sake, be reasonable.
Hold on, give me a second.
I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know these men, and I can assure you they are completely serious.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Yeah. Come
Here
on.
we are.
Click the button.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, just click the button.
There, it's unlocked.
Alright, later.
Combat initiated.
You don't want no smoke.
Hello?
I don't wanna.
Nice.
Oh no, I didn't want to go in here. No, I freaking hate this place. It's terrifying. Let me Tostito Delito myself out of here.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
I kinda wanna kill him, but...
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
I know you're upset, but I'm not going to change my mind.
There's nothing more to say, then. Of course, sooner or later, the others will be forced to take my side. I think you'll find that hunger can be very persuasive. Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if he got that far?
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
was unlocked since Defense Protocol 1.
Is someone present? Hello?
Don't move!
Systems offline.
Dang it. Guess I have to kill this guy too.
That was unfortunate. We don't like violence here, and I fear your actions will have consequences.
What was I supposed to do? Let everyone starve?
I don't mean to preach. I simply wish that matters could have been resolved more peacefully. I'll see that the mess in hydroponics is cleaned up. I suppose I should also make the funeral arrangements. Well, there's much to do, so I'll get about it. In the meantime, I'm sure everyone will be relieved that this is over.
Yeah, that freaking... That mission thing is super laggy if you couldn't tell. So watch, as soon as it goes away, this will all be natural. Instead of this teleporting garbage. Come on, go away already. See? It's just stupid.
Hey, Z1. I look forward to assisting you further.
Stupid, I will kill you.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
It won't. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not. It's not gonna work out, I'm sorry.
Desdemona has an op for you.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton's safe house. We were hoping Bunker Hill bought us some time, but the Institute's continuing to dismantle our operation.
Can I lend a hand?
Yes. Ticonderoga safe house has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. Hopefully this is a milk run. But
No.
if you do find a courser there, kill it. If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
I'll take care of it.
Get to it, then.
Oh no, it is a trap.
I could use the dock. Mr. Smiley, too.
Done.
Desdemona.
Anything?
If Tycon falls, we'll be running out of places to hide since. It's not if Tycon falls,
I will.
We'll be running out of places to hide since.
No,
Everyone?
this isn't good.
We may have to evac on a moment's notice. Stay alert.
This isn't good, bro. They're trapping me. Which I guess it is a good thing, because if they trap me, then they'll find out, and then it'll continue the storyline with the railroad. Or maybe after I do this, then I don't know. It still should progress the storyline. If you constantly say everything is your favorite in the name of niceness, niceness, or oh my gosh. Oh, my neck. Dude, yeah, how do they keep making Nuka-Cola anyway? Cause, like, their supply's gotta be running short. Right? Who knows? Oh no. If my game crashes, I'm sorry guys. And goodbye. But hopefully it doesn't. If it does though, I'm gonna switch games. I'll switch to maybe a little Skyrim. Hold on, what time is it? I'll play... no, cause I've already done almost everything there is to do in Skyrim. I don't know. I might just get off, watch YouTube, watch Netflix, something like that. Who knows? Yeah, but the game's done for. It's frozen. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. It should be up tomorrow sometime. And goodbye.